Welcome back, guys. This is Cosmo, and this is Will We Make It? Well, we've got some exciting news on the Ethereum Merge. It looks like the date might be pushed forward a little bit. Plus, we've got some more news and some Metaverse tokens that are coming to light. We'll dive into that, and we'll see our portfolios and how we're looking, where we're looking at that $8,000 goal. We'll take a look at that towards the end of the video. So sit back, relax, get yourself some coffee, and let's get right to it. Welcome back to another edition of Will We Make It? My name is Cosmo. Thank you so much for joining me this week. As you know, today is Monday, so Monday is stock day. I do videos on all things creating, trading, and gaming. And on Mondays, I do videos on trading and investing. And Tuesdays, I do videos on gaming. So look forward for those 2 days. If you're not a subscriber yet, please feel free to click that subscriber button, show your support for the channel, hit that like button if this is something that interests you, and we'll get right into the news. So like I said at the top of the video, the Ethereum Merge date appears to have been moved up. This is exciting news. The original date was slated for September 19th. It appears that it has moved up to September 15th. We could see a large jump, even though Ethereum has already jumped 100% from its bottom. It is expected to go much higher going forward. Now, will it reach all new all-time highs? That's tough to say. Probably not this year, but I can see in the immediate future, within a year or two, we could see new all-time highs, even blowing possibly past Bitcoin. That is my personal prediction. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is my own personal belief. I am real bullish on Ethereum. As you can see by looking at the charts, Ethereum has exploded in recent months. It has gone over 100% in the last 30 days, and it is continuing to climb. Of course, right now we're seeing a little bit of a downturn, but overall, it is just continuing to improve. It has a good support level at the 1800, 1700, 1800 mark. It hasn't dropped below that in quite a while, so that's good to see. Let's hope that support continues and it continues to increase going forward. We also have some exciting news in some Metaverse tokens. You know I'm big bullish on the Metaverse. Right here we have an article, 3 Metaverse cryptos to buy as moonshots. These Metaverse cryptos could be keys to unlocking value in VR and beyond. And the 3 Metaverse cryptos are the ones that I have been talking about on this channel for some time now. Sandbox, Decentraland, and even Star Atlas. Remember about a month ago I did a video on Star Atlas. You can check out their website. It is absolutely crazy. And they actually have their own DIO, which is their stable coin for their economy on their Metaverse token. It is a Space Odyssey type Metaverse. So something a little different than your average sandbox or Minecraft type Metaverse game. It is basically a star exploration game where you can join one of 3 factions and build up your ship, and just all new exciting things with this company here. So I'm expecting big things from Star Atlas, and of course the 2 big dogs, Sandbox and Decentraland. Those are the 2 key players of the Metaverse. They continue to expand. And we must not forget our own ApeCoin. And there's some recent news on ApeCoin. Gucci has adopted ApeCoin for store payments. So you can now purchase Gucci merchandise with ApeCoin. So that has allowed ApeCoin to soar up 15% in the last few days. And it has not gone back from its big highs of previous. I mean, it was ranking at about $20 a coin. It has dropped down to, I believe, let's see here, let me pull it up here, it's down to $6 now, but I can see this continuing to grow. As long as the market continues its bullish run, we will continue to see crypto grow bullish as well. I do believe that cryptocurrency and the market are really strongly related, and when people are willing to spend money in the market, they're that much more willing to spend money in crypto. So they're definitely correlated, and if the market takes a downturn, we will see some pullback. We will see some people cashing out their crypto to cover their losses from their stocks. I've said that many times before in previous videos, and I still believe that today. So keep an eye on the market. When the market's doing good, you'll see crypto do good as well. Another coin I do want to talk about that I have noticed doing very well, it has some volatility in it. It is Near Protocol. It continues to go up and down, but overall its performance is pretty decent. As you can see, the 1 month chart, it is up almost 50-60% from the previous month. It's gone from $3 all the way up to 60 cents or $6, excuse me, and it is just continuing to improve. So this is another token that I'm seriously considering as well. It has been down, if you look year to date, you can see it's down from $20, its ultimate high. It's down to $6, so it has a significant way to go to reach its all-time high once again. But that just means that it's an even better buy now than it was then. So that is definitely something to look into. I'll be looking into Near Protocol, as well as continuing to invest in my Ethereum. Now, let's take a look at some of my stocks. Here we have pulled up my trusty Robinhood account. As you can see, I've taken a look at some of my stocks. I have stuck with Netflix, Unity, Coinbase. I still believe Coinbase has a significant way to improve, even though their earnings were down over 80%. They have taken, it's somewhere in the billions that they have lost this year, and as far as a company goes, which is pretty crazy. But I do believe as long as crypto is doing good, Coinbase, those types of exchanges, their stock prices are going to continue to increase. And I've looked up PayPal. Their fundamentals are really good. I did a fundamental technical research on the company, and their fundamentals are really good. So I do not have a whole lot into that company, but I think I'm just going to put a little bit at a time going forward. And Disney, with their earnings they have blew out Netflix in a number of subscribers, so I have them listed as well. And I took a shot on a electric boat company that just got released on Friday. Their IPO was released on Friday. Their stock was jumped up about 80% in a matter of 2 hours. And of course I bought in at the high, and as soon as I bought in, it started to crash down. So I ended up losing about $30 on that stock. So I ended up selling out on that. And that's just some remnants of some leftover money during after hours trading with that stock. And then finally I have my BBY, my Bed Bath & Beyond, the meme stock. It is continuing to go up. It has gone up the last few days, Thursday, Friday, and into today. So I went ahead and jumped on the bandwagon, FOMO'd my one little share of Bed Bath & Beyond just to see where it goes from here. And of course we have my stash account. Here we have went ahead and pulled this up, and you can see I'm at 1270. I am in the positive. If you have been following my channel for some time, you have noticed my personal portfolio was in the negative for quite some time, but by dollar cost averaging in, you continue to bring your average price down. So while the market continues to recover, you recover as well. So here we are. I am in the positive for the year so far, and we continue to grow. This was a pay period this week, so I went ahead and put in my $80 in my auto stash, and we all know what those stocks are. I've showed this many a times. $20 into my Spider, $6 into Coinbase, $4 into Alphabet, Amazon, We've got Nvidia, $10 as always. Tesla, Apple. Just split it up among each stock, just so you kind of, put into the stocks that you enjoy the most. Put the most money in. The most stable would be the ETFs. Put the most money into your ETFs, and then whatever you have left over, split those L's among other stocks that you feel good about. And of course, we put in our information for my portfolios always at the end of the video. Here we have our August 8th. Well, let me adjust my camera here. That's better. So you can see the inputs. As you can see, August 8th, we were about 58%. Let me see here and pull it up. About 58% towards our goal. We were sitting at 46.58. And let me go ahead and put in the numbers. These numbers I put in, these are from Sunday, before the start of Monday. So the amounts might be a little off than right now because I entered in the numbers before the start of the market open. But for August 14th, we have my stash has continued to grow. Of course, my Robinhood has gone up 742. And my Gemini with my Sandbox and Decentraland has gone up. My also Shiba Inu has also gone up significantly in the past few days. So that has helped push me up a little bit more. And again, my Webull, once again, I don't do much with that. That kind of hovers around the $100 mark. And then my Coinbase continues to grow. I've added more Ethereum. And I also purchased some ApeCoin. I ended up converting some coins to ApeCoin after the Gucci announcement. And then, of course, my FTX has also grown with my Ethereum over there. So, for a total of 51.96, we are officially on the downward swing to our goal. We are at 63%. I've increased my profit from week to week, $538. So we are continuing to grow, guys and gals, and we are definitely on the right track. So that's all I've got for this week. Make sure you check out my video tomorrow on my gaming side. I will be doing a gaming preview of a new and exciting, well, actually it's not a new game. It's an older game, but an exciting one nonetheless. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do so by selecting the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you'll be alerted when I put out new videos. I put out new videos on Mondays and Tuesdays every week. And listen, guys, girls, it is so easy to invest in yourself. You do not have to have a lot of money to invest in your future, and it doesn't have to be risky at all. Sure, you can take some risks. You can invest in some wild stocks or some wild cryptos. You can jump out there and take that leap of faith, but you are taking that risk. But there are ways to invest money safely. Invest in a SPDR ETF. Invest in the market itself by putting whatever you can manage on your payday. Set up an automatic recurring investment and put in 20, 30, 40, whatever you can manage on your payday into the market or into crypto. If you feel like you want to invest in your future, click out on some of the links down below. Sign up for Stash. You can get $20 in free stock by signing up for Stash. You can get $20 in free stock by signing up for Robinhood, or you can get $10 in free Bitcoin by signing up with Coinbase or Gemini. Make sure you check out those links down below. It is so easy. As you can see, I started this out tracking my money the last 3 months, and we have grown over 60% in my wealth in the last 3 months. And it has just been an insane ride. And the market has been volatile. It has been up and down, but we continue to grow by dollar cost averaging. Keep putting in that money every pay period, and you will see your money grow. That's all I've got, guys. I'll catch you next week. Peace.